Great, thank you. All right, I'll start, but like I said, you can just take over anytime. First, I just wanted to find out, you guys have owned a house, so you've had other experience with realtors?
Yes.
Yes. Would you tell me what your impression of realtors has been?
It's been really spotty. We've had 3 good realtors and 3 bad realtors in the course of 4 houses that we've owned.
Yeah.
And we're very happy with Bloodhounds, one of the three good realtors.
Oh, good. Thank you. I know you guys did the best interview. I wish all clients or all buyers and all sellers were as thorough in researching their realtors as you guys were. It was wonderful seeing the questions. How did you find us?
We used the web to start with.
We went to Realtor.com because we were looking for somebody who was a buyer's representative, accredited, so that we know that somebody was actually, has done it for a while and was, active in the area. And so we narrowed it down there, and then there was still a lot.
And then we visited.
And then we visited websites.
We visited each realtor's website and came up with a letter of introduction for ourselves and sent it to 10 different sets of realtors, 10 different firms, not just individual realtors.
Oh.
And followed up with the ones that came back to us and went through a series of questions. And the questions are really the ones that are recommended on many sites, but apparently people don't do that.
They don't. So when you started working with Greg, who's your agent, what were your expectations? Did you have any worries, concerns?
Well, we had worries because we'd only met him over the phone and by net. But one of the great things was the first thing Greg did was email us back some information on houses that he said, based on your letter, it sounds like this is the sort of thing that you might be interested in. Am I even close? And then when we got a little further along, he started sending us pictures, coming in, photographing houses beyond what was on websites, and giving us some candid opinions about them. And we liked that even before we managed to meet him face to face.
Yeah, good. Is there anything, once you started working with him, was there anything that disappointed you?
No.
No.
There's nothing.
We needed somebody like that on the buyers, as a buyer, because it's different between being a buyer or a seller, and especially when you're coming to an area where you know nothing about the area really. I mean, visiting an area isn't the same thing as coming back continually and knowing what it's like. So we needed somebody who was really kind of going to show us quickly and fast, because you don't have a lot of time when you're coming from one place to another to find a place and try to find the right and the best kind of place for you after, when you know you're just going to be traveling across, and it's going to be really hard to change once you make that kind of decision at that point.
Anything that about the experience that surprised and delighted you?
Yes, his knowledge of the various areas. And we were looking across all of northern Phoenix, from Scottsdale to Peoria. And he was able to tell us things about pretty much every neighborhood we went into. And he knew where a lot of the services were. Since we were out-of-towners, it was a lot easier to know that, oh, there will be a nearby grocery store, or, oh, there are banks in this area that we would be interested in using. We ran around quite a bit. We went through 45 houses in 5 days, which is actually worse than it sounds, because we did almost all of them in the first 3 days. And with revisits on some. And he was very patient with us as we changed our expectations and compromised on things that we'd originally said. And he imparted a lot of knowledge about real estate to us, and especially about the Phoenix market conditions.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. Anything else that you wanted to say before?
I would strongly recommend Bloodhound Realty to anybody who wants a very strong buyer's realtor.